You're watching Crookston Pirate Athletics on the KROX video stream. It's brought to you by the University of Minnesota Crookston, Egg Country, Grove Mechanical, Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream Parlor, the Crookston Public School District, American Crystal Sugar Company, Christian Brothers Ford, Riverview Health, Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Hugo's Family Marketplace, the City of Crookston, CHS Egg Services, State Farm Andy Omen, Crookston Valley Co-op, Northland Community and Technical College, along with the Crookston and Fosston Eye Clinics, all bringing you Crookston Pirate video stream on KROX.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist.
And it is time for the Riverview Health pregame show live on KROX, on both KROX Radio and KROX TV. And we are doing some more Crookston Pirate girls hockey back home at the Crookston Sports Center as they are taking on the Spuds of Moorhead. I'm Gabe Bishop here with you, honored to call every minute of action. It's a top 10 challenge for the Pirates, literally, as the Spuds ranked number 8 in AA at the moment. 2-2 on the season, coming off of 2 wins down near the cities. It's Buffalo and Northfield, 7-3 and 6-3 respectively. And they've had a couple of losses earlier in the year to Hill Murray and Maple Grove at the beginning of the year as well. Crookston Pirates, they're 0-3 on the season, and they are coming off of a close 2-1 loss at the hands of East Grand Forks, down 2-0. Came back in the third period to get 2-1. Just couldn't get that second goal in. And so they are starting the season 0-3. The Pirates have not scored a goal in the first period. They've only scored 1 in the second and 3 in the third. They're their first 3 games. And so Coach Olson, who you're going to hear in just a little bit, wants to see them play fast and get out to a quick start. That's what you're going to be hearing from him. You'll also be hearing from head coach Ryan Kraft for the Moorhead Spuds in his 7th season. A Spud himself, former Gopher as well. And he's a very smart one, to say the least. He's a very intellectual guy. And so you'll hear from both of these head coaches. We'll take a look at the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Keep you updated on 1 or 2 basketball games going on around the area for girls as they're getting underway tonight. Alexandria, and they're playing boys hockey in their first game there. We'll talk all about that. We'll take a look at our Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups. Couple inactives for the Pirates, and so there's going to be some slight line mix-ups for what we've been used to in the first 3 games. And we'll talk about that a little bit later on as well. But for now, we will take a break. And when we come back, we will hear from the head coach of the Moorhead Spuds, and that is Coach Ryan Kraft, and that will be coming up right after this.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Back on the River Health pregame show, Moorhead Spuds head coach Ryan Kraft is with us. We're still in the early stages of the year. We're glad we're able to bring you up here to Crookston to play this game. And early stage of the season so far, how do you feel your team has progressed in the early going?
Pretty good. I'm pretty happy. I mean, we had a first weekend, we had a really tough test with Hill Murray and Maple Grove coming up to Moorhead. We got to see a lot of our deficiencies, a lot of things that we need to work on. And I thought we competed really well against both of those teams. You know, just we're still ironing out some kinks, specifically on our penalty kill. But last weekend was two nice wins against Buffalo and Northfield, and you know, we're getting better every day. And at the end of the day, that's my main focus as a coach.
If you were to describe what is Moorhead girls hockey, what's the style of it, and what you're aiming for them to play, what would that style be?
I think we're a highly competitive group. You know, we're not afraid of the physical part of the game. We try to work on our skill and our passing and our offensive attack every day in practice. So, you know, I like to think we're pretty good in that department. But I also think that, you know, we're just fearless competitors. I mean, we have a bunch of girls this year that don't like to lose. So we're certainly going to give every team we play a run for their money and do the best we can to come out with a win.
There's always a lot of extra motivation. Have you asked the question a lot of if a team loves to win or hates to lose? But sometimes if you have a group that don't like losing, then it gives you a lot of extra motivation to get those wins.
100%. You know, it's easier to coach when you have a competitive group, for sure. And, you know, we strive to build on that every day in practice by, you know, doing competitive battle drills, competitive games, small area games, even some, you know, full ice scrimmaging. So we try to maintain that competitive feel every day and, you know, keep that moving in the right direction.
So now in Crookston taking on the Pirates, what do you know about them and what kinds of things do you think you need to be prepared for?
If they're anything like last year, I don't know much about this year's team, but if they're anything like they were last year, you know, they're a skilled hockey team that can compete with just about anybody. I think they took Warroad to overtime in the section final, maybe even double overtime. So, you know, we have our work cut out for us tonight. Anytime you go on the road, especially in Northwest Minnesota, it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a dogfight, and you know, I certainly have a tremendous amount of respect for what they've done here and the program that they're building.
Well, in terms of what you can do to get the win, some keys to the game, what do you think you really need to do well on your side if you want to get out of here at the win? I
think number one is, you know, be really, really good defensively early. You know, anytime you come in an opposing team's barn, you know, their first 5 to 10 minutes are going to be, you know, full of energy because they're excited to play at home in front of their own fans. So, and at the same time, we have to bring our own storm. So, stay focused on what we want to do to get better. Stay focused on our game and what makes us good. And, you know, hopefully if we do enough right things tonight and we get a few bounces, you know, hopefully we'll be on the winning side of things.
And lastly, what will be the message to the team right before they get on out and get ready to go?
Just go work hard and have fun. You know, like lean on what we've been working on in practice every day for the last 3 weeks and keep building on what we did last weekend. So, but yeah, compete hard, work hard, have fun, and just enjoy because, you know, 25-game season goes by pretty quick.
Well, I appreciate your time, Coach. Good luck to you, and we'll see what happens.
Thank you very much.
And that was the head coach of the Moorhead Spuds, Coach Ryan Kraft, in his 7th season here on KROX. The teams are winding down their final minute of warm-ups, getting their shots in before the Zamboni comes out. So we'll take another break, and when we come back, we will hear from the head coach of the Crookston Pirates. That's Coach Reed Olson in his second season, and that will be coming up right after this.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech,
theater, Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Crookston Pirate head coach Reed Olson is with us. And coach, we're back home. The second game of this 3- and 5-day stretch. We'll be at home on Saturday. We got to get through this one today. It's a very tough Moorhead team has come into town. We were on the road on Tuesday. Another defensive battle going up against East Grand Forks. Arguably your best defensive performance, but also the fastest and most ready to go your skaters and forwards looked throughout the course of the season. Just couldn't get that second goal in. But what kinds of things did you like from that Tuesday game?
Yeah, big step forward, obviously, from the 2 games prior. What I liked from our girls is that they didn't really give up, We had a girl go down, and lines were mixed and matched, and they still were playing really hard. So us coaches like to see that, they didn't give up. But hopefully tonight we can get the pucks in deep a little bit more and then just get more opportunities in front of the net, right? Get more screens, get more tips, get more greasy goals. Hopefully we can get that going so we can score more than, our season-high 2 goals against.
I can tell whenever we talk about this that number is a little irritating. Right. That can come around because it seems like that when you can get rolling, the goals can come.
Yeah, absolutely, but they get going a little late. We haven't scored in the first period yet, and if we can do that, then I'd like our chances a lot more, obviously. But it just goes back to the fundamentals, just hopefully we can get some good 3-on-2 opportunities. But with this team tonight, we're going to have to work a lot faster, a lot quicker. and hopefully we can do that tonight.
And good to mention our transition into Moorhead. What kinds of things do you know about them? They're a team that's been perennially towards the top of their echelon, and what kinds of things do you think you really need to be prepared for?
Oh, they're well coached. They got a lot of speed. They got a lot of size as well. And that they're going to be on their P's and Q's. They're going to be where they need to be. So our girls need to be where they're supposed to be as well. In our defensive zone, make sure that we have stick on stick. Make sure everybody's got somebody down there. And then the offensive zone, we're going to have to work a lot harder. Their defense are really good. They're going to move the puck around down low. And we just got to keep applying that pressure, That's my favorite thing is the forecheck. And hopefully we can execute today with our forecheck. So
thank you for saying it before I asked you about it. We're just going to have it assumed at this point as the way things go in terms of the forecheck. And when you're playing a team that can move pretty quickly, for the first 3 games, the defense has been able to limit a lot of breakaways and goal attempts. There have been very few of those. But I think the defense might be pretty tested, especially early in this game.
Oh, no, absolutely. They will be. And our forwards got to get back, pick up a stick, especially on those 3-on-2 opportunities. But our defense, we got to get it out, right? Same with our forwards, right? We got to get it out, and then we got to block shots. That's another common theme. We got to get in front of shots. And then if it's laying in front there, we got to either hit it to a corner or get it out.
In terms of other keys that you think you really need to do well, stay right there with them, what kinds of things would those be?
Just playing fast, right? Don't be scared, right? And that's the thing. We've been kind of coming out slow. I thought last game we came out fast, and we got to do it again, right? If we can dictate the pace, if we can get out there to a hot start and let them react to what we're doing, I'll like our chances.
Well, we'll see what happens, Coach. This should be a lot of fun regardless. I appreciate your time, and as always, talk post-game.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
And that was the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Reed Olson, here with us on the Riverview Health pregame show. Zamboni making his final laps around as Marcus is back in the seat. So we will take another break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at our Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups. Also a quick look at the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update as well. And that will all be coming up right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operating. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus,
in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Back here at the Crookston Sports Center, let's take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. You know about Draft Sports Bar and Grill, great place to go before or after the game. They have a wide variety of fantastic menu items, from your lighter sides, your soups and salads, to your burgers and your main entrees, pastas, all sorts of different things that they've got over at Draft Sports Bar and Grill. Takeouts and catering are also available. They have rooms available for parties and special celebrations as well. Give them a call, 281-1183. You can also order online at draftsportsbar.com. Besides this game going on, girls basketball is a couple of area in quotes teams that are playing. Goodrich, Grigla, and Roseau for girls basketball. Blackduck at War Road. Underwood at Norman County, East Hill and Hitterdall. Breckenridge at Perham. Staples Motley at Browerville. Detroit Lakes is playing girls hockey today at Brainerd Little Falls. Bemidji boys hockey has their first game as they host Alexandria, and both the Timberwolves and the Wild are off today, and they will be back in action, both of them tomorrow, both on the road. The Wild at Pittsburgh, the Timberwolves in Phoenix. So once we get some of these, also 7th and 8th grade girls basketball for Crookston, they're getting underway against Fertile Beltrami. They played theirs 4:30 and 5:30 respectively. We'll keep you updated on those games. For now, let's take a look at our Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They have what you need, and they'll make sure your battery will start the first time every time. So buy a Legend battery from Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They handle all your Legend battery needs for your cars, trucks, recreational vehicles, snowmobiles, ATVs, and more. First for Moorhead in net will be the sophomore Alyssa Jacobson. And then on the defense, they have Maggie Greenegel, the junior defender. She'll be flanked by Lucy Wilson, the senior. Top line will be Shay Benson, the center, will be the junior. She will be centering the top line. On her left will be a freshman, Kinsley Summers. Freshman getting the start. In fact, there's only 2 freshmen on the entire combined JV and varsity roster. There are very few of them. They're sophomore dependent and very heavily on juniors as well. But one of them is starting on varsity, and that is Kinsley Summers on the left wing. She'll be flanked on the right wing by the ever great senior Samantha Stage. Will be getting the start on the right wing for the Spuds. For the Crookston Pirates, as mentioned, there is a couple of changes to the line. If you remember on Tuesday, Aubrey Bartram took a nasty hit in the corner in that third period against East Grand Forks. She is out today, and so they've rotated the lines to where they're only playing 2 centers and putting 3 sets of forwards in the mix of those 2 centers. So the 2 centers are going to be Emma LaPlante, the top center, the senior, and then the other center will be Kinsley Wongan, the freshman, will be the second center. The top pairings will be first line of forwards, Jensen Steiner, the sophomore, and Peyton Demra, the sophomore. Second one, Christina Hershey, the 8th grader, who's really been a bright spot so far on pretty much everything except the scoring sheet. She just hasn't been able to find the back of the net, but otherwise she's been very solid. And she'll be joined by Ava Martin on the right side, and then on the third pair of forwards, it's Shia Burnett and Caitlin Maruska. So those 2 will be, all 3 of those pairings could be with either one of the centers, according to Reed Olson. It really just depends on flow of the game and one of the other things he mentioned there as well. On the defensive side, those pairings are still the same. So Adley Vignes will be getting the start, sophomore, alongside 8th grader Lauren Tull. And then the second pair of defenders is sophomore Rylan Auble, joined by senior Logan Brecken. And Madeline Abrams, the junior, is back in net and will be starting for the Pirates, who have brought out the pep band. And it's a good amount of fans have actually made their way in. I think this is the most fans we've had for out of the first couple, compared to the first home game for sure. There's more here than there was the last one. Of course, that's to be expected. Either Moorhead an hour away or Fort Francis, which is 3.5 hours away. So I can fully understand that. And it's the first time that the Pirates are breaking out their white jerseys, as they wore the military jerseys the first two games, and then their gold road jerseys on the road at East Grand Forks. So the white jerseys. Moorhead, they are in the black jerseys with the Spuds across the front with white numbers. The name is also in white and orange trim. or just burnt orange trim. It's not a full-fledged orange, but it is an orange. And they're being announced by the ever-great public address announcer, Corky Reynolds, down at ice level. As mentioned, the Pirates are in their white jerseys. They have the gold stripes, gold and blue stripes on both the bottom of the jersey and the sleeves, and Pirates and the numbers are blue with gold trim. We'll see what happens in this contest, but this looks to be a fun one between the Crookston Pirates and the Moorhead Spuds here at the Crookston Sports Center on this Thursday night. Any of you Crookston listeners listening or watching, plenty of seats here, so highly encourage you to come out to this game. But if you can't make it, we have got you covered here on both KROX Radio and KROX TV. It's also another group of Pirate sisters. I think they're 7 or 8 years old. I think that's where they are right now, maybe a little younger than that, that are joining the starting lines for the Pirates. And so it's nice that they continue to do that. Also, members of the Pirate boys hockey team are in attendance, sitting behind one of the nets. They'll be getting their season underway with a section game in Hallock on Tuesday night. We will take a break, and when we come back, we will have the start of this game between the Moorhead Spuds and the Crookston Pirates from the Crookston Sports Center, and that will be coming up right after this. This has been the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Welcome back here to the Crookston Sports Center as we're just about ready to get this one underway between the Crookston Pirates and the Moorhead Spuds. National anthem played by the Crookston High School Pep Band under the direction of Manny Green, who has done a great job with them in his second full year as a staff and faculty member of the Pirates. Lots of things happening at the Sports Center. I think the mites are warming up and doing some jumping and stretching down in the corner. Lots of fans standing around the door. They've got blankets, woolen hats, and everything else you need. Pirates will be moving right to left on your screen or radio dial, depending on how you are taking in this contest. We're very glad that you could join us today. Face-off will be Emma LaPlante going against Shea Benson. It is won by LaPlante and taken by the Pirates. Back line, Vignes moving it up ahead, and Jensen Steiner with some room to skate. Can't keep it on her stick, though, and taken back by Maggie Greenagel. Behind their own net, Lucy Wilson will move it up ahead. The Spuds are a precision passing team. They don't miss a lot of passes. This one behind Kinsley Summers, the freshman, chips it up ahead. That one taken away by Emma LaPlante. LaPlante will dump it off the boards, looking to try and find Steiner. Gets deflected back towards Vignes. That's broken up. Coming over to help is Lauren Tobe. It's kept in the zone by the Spuds. Here comes Shea Benson. Takes a shot, save made by Abrams. And that rebounds back out, and Benson will take it and move up top. Up on the forward line, this one directed, and that one got through a screen. Abrams was able to save it, and it comes out of the zone. Peyton Demera giving chase. This will be dumped right back off to Greenagel. Pirates are making their first change of the evening as Benson resets, might fire it in deep, and she does as the Spuds will change. This goes to the left of the net, tracked down by Logan Brecken. Brecken moving around behind the net, now back near side. Up along the boards, loses the puck, is taken away by Moorhead, trying to weave through the middle, trying to get a shot off, and they do, and it's saved made by Abrams on that attempt by Lauren Chonas, the junior, in on the second line. They can't keep it in, though. Here comes Ava Martin trying to take it away, and had it pinned up along the boards in front of the Moorhead bench. Clear back to center ice. LaPlante runs over her own player to get the puck back. Absolutely trucked Christina Hershey. And I don't think that was part of the plan. Moorhead's got it back and had it knocked away by Hershey. So good defense so far by the Pirates in the first minute and a half. Now LaPlante goes down. Shia Burnett trying to help break it up. And now they act the other way. Moorhead, that shot gets blocked on that attempt by Anna Bjorkman. Good block by Shia Burnett. Now behind the net, taken by Rylan Auble. Auble on the move, will bring it up ahead. Burnett can't keep it on her stick, kept in the zone by Moorhead. Looking to make something happen. That's loose in front, and that nearly goes in. It went wide on that stick of Bjorkman. And they'll bring it back out to center ice. Adley Vignes will dump it in deep. And did not cross the red line, according to the officials, so it's icing. I recognize this crew as the crew who was here for the game against Fort Francis last Saturday. 14:54 remaining in the first period of play. Face-off will be between Kinsley Wangen, and it's won by Callie Engebretson. This one sent in deep. That just missed the left of Abrams. Tracked down by Lauren Tull. Trying to find Jensen Steiner. Also over there is Wangen, taken away by Moorhead. They'll dump it off up top. Opportunity. That shot deflected. Glove save by Abrams. From the blue line by Lucy Wilson. That was hit off the skate of Peyton Demera, and Abrams read it beautifully for her second save. Another face-off coming to the left of Abrams. It'll be between Wangen and Engebretson. Engebretson, the senior. And Moorhead will win the draw and send it in deep. Be tracked down low by Caitlin Shirley. Up top, Lucy Wilson loses her balance, gets it back, has the puck, weaving all the way down low, tries the center one. It goes through the crease. Nobody there. Trying to chase this one down is Steiner, and it'll be out of the zone. That's offsides. And couldn't keep it in was Maggie Greenegg, going to be to face off in front of the Pirate bench. As we've mentioned before in the early stages of the year, this is a pretty defensive-oriented team, or the Pirate girls hockey team, as this face-off being taken by LaPlante is won by Moorhead. An open lane to skate is coming in as Samantha Stage, and that shot saved by Abrams. Rebound gets shipped over the net. It was an open lane for Kinsley Summers, but she shot it too tall. Moorhead still got it. Summers tries again. That shot goes wide left. Tracked down by Benson. Back up top. Ashlyn Hanukkah, and that one gets sent away. No icing. That was deflected. Another nice play by Emma LaPlante. Out to get it is Alyssa Jacobson. And trying to get it out of the zone, but it's turned over. LaPlante takes a shot off the back of Ava Martin. Martin didn't see it. It rolls near the net, and it goes behind. So LaPlante, who already ran over Christina Hershey, has her shot hit square in the back of Ava Martin. Back the other way comes the Spuds. That shot blocker save made by Abrams on that attempt by Kinsley Summers. And a collision, a big one. LaPlante loses her stick behind the net, taken by Moorhead, trying to center one loose and score as they put one in front. A great pass, that time by Samantha Stage, and Shea Benson puts that one away. And the Spuds strike first. It's 1-0. So the Spuds score first, and they'll win this face-off. And now they're coming back the other way quickly. Anna Bjorkman. Back around, the assist went to Stage and Kinsley Summers on that goal by Benson. It was a perfect pass in front, and there was nobody down deep to stop it. Puck pinned up along the boards. They try and get it out of there. It gets deflected away, no icing. All the way back out to the Moorhead zone. Will be tracked down by Maggie Greeneagle. Up ahead, trying to dish it in front. It gets stolen away by Adley Vignes. Trying to clear it. Knocked away by the Spuds. Looking to get it back up to the point, and they do. It'll be played up top to Lucy Wilson. Wilson moves over Greeneagle, and player goes down for the Spuds in front of Abrams. Taking it around is Bjorkman. Bjorkman lost it, chipped up ahead. Nice play by LaPlante, trying to chase it down. Turns on the speed. LaPlante's got it. LaPlante moving in. Dan doesn't have a shot, though, so turns back around in the slot. Moving in the center. We'll dump it off. Demra didn't have it on her stick, and LaPlante slams her stick and then goes back off to the bench. Who's been involved in a few plays. Moving in, Haley Melquist. And that goes off the side of the cage. And trying to track this one down is Steiner. Moving in and coming back in forward. Shirley! And a save made by Abrams, and she falls on it. Shirley had an open lane, but closed in. And a nice save by Maddie Abrams. So it'll be a face-off to her left. Won by the Spuds, taken up top by Stage. Stage trying to send it in low. It redirects. Had to be cleared away there by Rylan Auble. Back to the corner. Tracked down by Moorhead. They'll dump it in deep. Don't have anybody there. First one down there was Logan Brecken, and now it's loose along the board. Steiner couldn't get it. Goes near the side of the cage. Abrams pokes it away. Tracked down again by Brecken. And can they keep it in the zone? No. It'll go all the way down. And it's going to be no icing. It's waved off and tracked down by Kaylee Ottmer. The junior defender will move it up ahead, and that pass was cut off for the intended target, who was Shirley. It was cut off by Engebretson, but still kept in the zone by Moorhead. Engebretson's got it. Pinned up along the boards by Brecken. Nice defense, takes that one away. Still fighting for it, kept it down low, and Vignes is over there to try and break things up. Taken by Engebretson, trying to center one. Knocked away by Vignes, trying to make a move, get it back out up top, and it's still kept in the zone by Moorhead. 10:50 to go first period, 1-0 Spuds. Wrap it around, tracked down by Vignes. Vignes turning around, she's got it. Vignes looking for somewhere to go. As everybody's kind of honed in on her, standing behind net, turns around. Gets some help of a little push by LaPlante, trying to give it back to LaPlante. Vignes has got it again. She's been behind the net for about 20 seconds, then hits that one off the skate of a Spud and clears it all the way down. So the Pirates will change everybody except for Emma, and it'll be played by Hanukkah. Up ahead, Tull didn't see it, and it gets taken by Shea Benson. Benson behind the net, looking for somewhere to center. It got broken up, and by Tull, who was closing in. Back to Benson. Up top, opportunity for Wilson. Kick save. Abrams takes it over to the left side. And it'll be wrapped around net and tracked down by Auble. Auble up ahead looking for Martin. Martin able to get it out of the zone, but can't keep it on her stick. Back to center ice, taken by Shea Benson, the goal scorer. Benson up ahead. That centering pass broken up by Auble. Tracked down by Kinsley Summers. Summers had it broken up by Tull. Still on the near side boards. Lucy Wilson had that one go through her legs, and Hershey will track it down as a one-on-one. Hershey swings and misses as she tried to shoot it, and then just chooses to fire it in deep, and the Pirates will change. First time we've called Hershey's name. 9.5 minutes to go first period. 1-0 Spuds on a goal with 3:37, scored by Shea Benson, assisted by Samantha Stage and Kinsley Summers. Chip back in deep by Shia Burnett. Be first tracked down by Lucy Wilson. With the captain C on her jersey. Up ahead, little deke made by Jonas. Jonas had it stolen away by Vignes. Jonas gets it back, can't find a shot though. Wraps behind the net, defended by Brecken. We'll dump it off down low. It's played by Melquist. Brecken breaks that one up. Shai Burnett's over there and able to poke that one out. Brecken got hit in the arm. Pardon me, that was Wongan who got hit in the arm. Pinned up along the boards once again. And it's fought out, but taken by Melquist. Melquist wants to go in tight angle. Tried to toe drag, had it broken up by Vignes. And still in that far side corner, in front of the Pirate fans. Back up top to the point, opportunity for Lydia Johnson. Blocker save made by Abrams as a screen was coming in front of her. Burnett tried to clear it. No dice, is taken back by Bjorkman. Bjorkman makes a move around Burnett. And a sliding play by Kinsley Wong to break that one up. Bjorkman gets it back. We'll go back up top to the point. Lydia Johnson. She's got it. Takes another shot. Save made by Abrams. Loose! And she dives and freezes it with 8:27 to go. 6-0 shots on goal in favor of the Spuds. Now face-off will be coming between LaPlante and Engebretson. It's won by LaPlante and cleared. Oh, it stayed in the zone somehow. Good stick work by Lydia Johnson. So they keep it in, and it finds the stick of Peyton Demra. Gets pinned along the board, still in the zone, and Demra just trying her best to get it across that blue line, and she does. So the Spuds have to reset. Taken by Lydia Johnson, makes a move around Demra. Johnson makes another deke. Lydia Johnson moving in, fires a shot glove save by Abrams. Read that one beautifully. And squeezes her 6th save. Face-off coming. And taken by Emma LaPlante. 8 minutes to go, first period. LaPlante goes down, no call, back out to neutral ice. Oh, they are going to call it. It was the other official who wasn't near the play who will call the trip. So the trip called on the Spuds, and it will go against Lola Klein in her first time out there. And at 9:03, the Pirates will be on the power play. They win the faceoff, but it goes back to neutral ice and is taken by Adley Vignes. 1-0 Spuds on a goal scored at 3:37. It's Vignes turning on the speed all the way down to the corner. Vignes has got it, looks to center one, then stops, turns back around. Bring that one back up top, Lauren Tull. Tull puts one near the net. It gets broken up at the last minute. Defending that one was Samantha Stage. Moorhead trying to clear. Tull keeps it in the zone. Brings it down low. Then taken back by Moorhead. They have an opportunity looking to push shorthanded. This will be sent all the way down near net and knocked down by Maddie Abrams. And Vignes has got it once again. Adley Vignes looking for Tull, and that goes all the way through. And it'll be grabbed once again by the Spuds as Lucy Wilson moving in. Shorthanded chance for Benson, and it's kicked away by Abrams. That one goes wide, but the Spuds are still operating shorthanded. This one gets broken up, sent all the way to the far side. Kept in the zone by the Spuds. It's Ottmer. Ottmer fires off the post. Abrams didn't see it and got a lucky break. And the Pirates will just try and get it out of the zone. Another one near Abrams. She's got it, and she'll have to freeze it. So many shots. Well, with 6:53 to go, all the shots have come from Moorhead. And face off, the Spuds trying to hold on to it. It is taken back, and they're just choosing to push as opposed to clearing and dumping it away. Taken by Logan Brecken. Wraps it around the boards. Demra went down. Spuds have it again. Now they have a lane to shoot. Shot goes wide on that attempt by Melquist. Pirates are on a 5-on-4. It isn't working right now. Up top, Melquist trying to find Lydia Johnson. Demra chips it out, trying to turn on the speed. Johnson's the first one to get there, though. Broken up, back in the zone, kept in cleanly by Ava Martin. Will wrap it in deep. First played by the Spuds, and they'll clear. Right out to Lauren Toll, just came off the bench. And Brecken up ahead. LaPlante can't keep it on her stick. Shorthanded chance for Bjorkman. Bjorkman broken up by LaPlante. 10 seconds left on the penalty. Taken back by Melquist. Melquist in the middle. Melquist broken up but got it back again. Spins around in the slot. Open lane. Shot too tall on that attempt by Bjorkman. And the Spuds are back at full strength with 5:56 to go here in the first period. Behind net. The Spuds will bring it back up to the point. Lola Klein right out of the box. Chipping it back ahead. Lucy Wilson. Wilson down low. Centering pass goes through the crease. Nobody there. It'll be played by Greeneagle. Greeneagle back up top. Klein. Klein in the slot. It's Bjorkman who'll peel it back out. Over to Wilson. Wilson moving in. Wilson doesn't have a lane. Will try and center one again through the crease. No dice. Tracked down by Ava Martin. Trying to get it out. She can't. Kept in the zone by the Spuds. Moving back in is Greeneagle. Greeneagle wrapping over to the near side boards. Trying to go in herself and broken up at the last minute by Lauren Tull. Back up top. Wilson. That shot gets blocked up top by Demera. Pirates have a lot of tired legs on the ice right now. Emma LaPlante just trying to try and get it out of the zone. She'll send it all the way down, and it is icing as it did not hit the stick of Ashlyn Hanukkah. With 5:05 to go, the Pirates can get some fresh legs out on the ice, and the ones that were out there have got their hands on their knees a little bit on the bench. So Kinsley Wongan will make her way out for LaPlante. Those centers are going to be playing some extra minutes with the exit of Aubrey Bartram. Won by the Pirates for the face-off. Auble moving it up ahead. Maruska trying to move forward, taken away by Moorhead. And can they keep it in the zone? Yes, they can. On a pass to Hanukkah. Hanukkah near the net, broken up, now loose, rebound! And that go in? No, it gets stayed out. Abrams somehow got a glove on that. I thought for sure that went in on that putback attempt by Kinsley Summers. Her centering pass got broken up and sent to the corner. But now she's got it behind net. Vignes in front of her. Vignes breaks that one up. And trying to get a stick on it is Wongan. She does, up ahead looking for Shia Burnett. Her clear attempt gets blocked. Auble tries, swings and misses at it. Pinned up along the boards once again. Up ahead. And it'll be knocked down. And wrapped around again. And now outside, and here's an opportunity for Maruska. Working 2-on-2 with Shia Burnett. Had that pass broken up by a speedy Shea Benson who came out of nowhere and broke that one up, and now Moorhead back the other way. Good fight for it, back underneath. LaPlante back on the ice. Nice spin move. LaPlante gets away from that. Move it up ahead, looking for Steiner. Steiner is kept in the zone by Moorhead. And looking to weave right through. Greeneagle had it broken up and gapped out of the zone by Vignes. She'll spin around and reset. Moorhead will get their offense back set up again. Here comes Caitlin Shirley. Shirley broken up by Steiner. Back in front of the Pirate bench. 3.5 minutes to go, first period. Taken back by Steiner. Chips it up ahead. That's still on the blue line, so it's still in the zone. Pass broken up. Vignes trying to get a stick on it. Loose in the middle. Vignes has got it. Makes one deke. Loses the puck. Sent back in deep by Moorhead. LaPlante will be the first to get it. Emma LaPlante splits through the defense. Makes a nice move. Pass a little too far out in front, though. Trying to find Steiner, taken away by Moorhead. They'll make a change. Wongan will come back on. Opportunity for Moorhead. Moving in, opportunity. Shirley, and a save by Abrams with 3:04 to go. And the 9th for Abrams so far in this first period. The Pirates do not have a shot on goal. 3:04 to go, 1-0 Moorhead. Left between Wongan and Haley Melquist. Face-off won initially by Wongan, but it was taken back by Moorhead down underneath the net. Chonas tries to center one, got broken up down low by Keely Garrett. Move it up ahead. Garrett's got it back again in the corner. Here comes Melquist, able to take that one away. Poked up in front near Abrams. She makes a save. Rebound loose in front, cleared away by Ava Martin. Up top, shot, and that one goes wide off the stick of Lydia Johnson. Now moving in, Ottmer. It's pinned up along the boards by Wongan. Back behind the net, now coming back in front. And trying to find an open Johnson. That puck goes back to the wall. Broken up by Brecken, and Wongan's over there. She lost it, and still trying to find Christina Hershey up ahead. Pinned up along the near side boards. Back up top to the point, Lydia Johnson. Tries to fire a shot, gets partially blocked, and then it popped up. Abrams doesn't know where it is. Where is it? And I don't know, did that go in? No, says the official. I think Abrams was able to get on top of it and keep it from getting in front of that blue line, that red line, excuse me. With 2:10 to go. I think she tried to clear it away with her stick initially. It went right over top of her and had no idea where it went. But she was on it the entire time. She's got 12 saves. And Reddy's up with the face-off for LaPlante on Abrams' right. Taken by Moorhead, broken up. Now Shea Wilson. That one gets sent too high. Pardon me, Shea Benson. And it'll move to the near side corner. Now in the middle stage. Stage tries to chip one. It gets broken up by Steiner. Benson behind the net, the only goal scorer of the game for the Pirates. They'll reset, centering pass. Johnson can't keep it on her stick, and an opportunity for Peyton Demera coming back the other way. Demera, cross-ice pass, intercepted by Benson, looking up ahead, trying to find Steiner. Benson back the other way. That pass goes too far. Will go down behind the net, taken by Rylan Auble. Auble trying to spin, had that broken up. Pinned in the corner, now back behind net, taken by Lauren Tull. Tull off the boards, up to Steiner. Jensen Steiner able to move and chip it ahead. And goes down, but it's going to be icing as she did not get to the red line before sending it in deep with 1:15 to go. And a very fast-paced first period. JV, Moorhead won that one 12-1. Pirates won the third period 1-0. It was 12-0 at the end of the second period. Haley Fritz got her first JV goal of the year for the Pirates. Face-off, still fighting for it. Shia Burnett's got it, trying to get it out ahead. Taken back by Moorhead, grabbed by Greeneagle. Greeneagle will find a pinned up along the boards Klein, who sends it in deep. Looking up ahead, trying to find Shirley. Still fighting for it, taken by Logan Brecken. Brecken up ahead, looking for Burnett. That one gets taken away, and then back out of the middle, Kinsley Wongan able to find Maruska back across the red line. But Moorhead able to reset, push once again. Moving in, Shirley dumps it off Ingebretson. Ingebretson off the boards, back up top. Able to find Lucy Wilson down low in the slot. Saved me by Abrams, and a rebound score. And put in with 35 seconds left. And Moorhead will get a goal. Lola Klein down low, able to put that one in. At 16:25. I believe the assists are going to be from Shirley and Lucy Wilson. Make it a 2-0 Spuds lead with 35.7 seconds to go in the period. Face-off won by the Pirates. And fresh name, Nova Garrett. In for the first time as a varsity player, number 19, flanking Lauren Tull on the defensive side. And LaPlante trying to keep this one in the zone, and she can't. And nods her head. She knew it was off. 14.8 seconds remaining. 2 goals for Moorhead, scored at 3:37. First one was scored by Shea Benson. It's assisted by Samantha Stage and Kinsley Summers. Second goal at 16:25. Put in by Lola Klein, assisted by Caitlin Shirley and Lucy Wilson. Face-off won by the Spuds, looking to move up ahead in the final 10 seconds of the period. On the move, Bjorkman fires, save made by Abrams with 5.5 seconds to go. You know, Christina Hershey might have been the shortest player on the varsity team, but now with the Nova Garrett out there, she might retain that title. Face off and got one loose in front, back up top, shot, save made by Abrams, and she's able to freeze it with 0.5 seconds. So there was a late chance, but it works that the Pirates are able to freeze it. And this face-off will end the period as, well, the clock hasn't ran. They didn't run the 0.5 seconds off the clock. There they go. Now the first period's over. And it is in the favor of the Moorhead Spuds as they have a 2-0 lead over Crookston, scoring in the intro and exit stages of the first period of play. So we will take a break. We'll take a look at our first half stats. Then when we come back from that, we will also be taking a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update, and that will be coming up in just a minute as well. Again, after one period of play, it is Moorhead 2 and Crookston 0 here on both KROX Radio and KROX TV. I'll keep it here for now, as Zamboni makes his way out. That was a first period dominated by Moorhead on all aspects of the scoreboard, as they maintained a 2-0 lead, scoring at 3:37 and then 16:25. Can mention here as the Zamboni makes his way out, Marcus again running the Zamboni work once again. Those 2 goals scored by Moorhead were at 3:37 of the first period. It was a turnover back behind the net in the corner and a great centering pass by Samantha Stage, able to find Shay Benson. The junior who put that one away got the goal there, assisted by Stage, and the turnover was sparked by Kinsley Summers. She gets an assist for that as well. And then at 16:25, it was the Spuds' Lola Klein, who was the only player out of both sides to find her way into the penalty box. She scored at 16:25 with the assists made by Caitlin Shirley and Lucy Wilson. And so those are the 2 goals for the Moorhead Spuds. The Pirates had a power play opportunity at 8:03 after Lola Klein got into the box for tripping Emma LaPlante. But they allowed 2 shorthanded shots and did not have a shot on goal. In fact, they did not have a shot on goal the entire period. It was a pretty easy day for a period for Alyssa Jacobson. Her stick touched the puck once in the entire first period. Her glove never touched it. So a pretty easy day in the office for Alyssa Jacobson in that first period. Addie Abrams had a much busier day. She recorded 15 saves on 17 shots faced. And so she picks up 15 saves in the first period of play. There's more mites jogging around along the outside of the Crookston Sports Center. It's a very busy place here. Lots of fans in attendance. Crookston High School pep band adding some fun. A lot more in attendance than there were in the first game when Fort Francis came into town. Another thing we'll do while we're still working here is take a quick gander at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update as Zamboni makes his way down center ice. A couple high school basketball scores we can tell you about. Tell you that Breckenridge and Perham just got underway. Breckenridge 3-2 very early in that one. A couple area ones. Black Duck, they're playing Little Fork Big Falls. And Roseau, they're taking on Goodridge Grigla in basketball as well. And so, see if we can get a score of that. Well, not yet, but we can pass that along to you. Couple other ones. Staples Motley, they have a 58-38 lead in their first game of the year. And now 56-36, excuse me, with 5 minutes left in the second over Browerville Eagle Valley. And so that is the next score up in line there. Maple River in front of Mankato Loyola, 57-27. St. Paul Harding beat International School Minnesota Chesterton Academy 56-35. And boys hockey between Alexandria and Bemidji today as well, and once we get a score on that, we will let you know. And still nothing updated at the present moment between Alexandria and Bemidji. Here in this one, it is currently a 2-0 lead for the Moorhead Spuds as they have the lead over the Pirates. JV was all Moorhead as they won that one 12-1. They scored 6 in the first, 6 in the second, and a 12-0 lead. Rotated some 8th graders on, and another good result for the Moorhead JV team. But first JV goal for Haley Fritz, scored that in the third period for the Pirates. So there's a good perk there. A good sign. And when it's a 12-1 game like that, you struggle to find good signs. And they found one there in that one. I can also tell you, as we continue to wind things down, some other things that we've got coming up for the weekend. I can let you know that tomorrow we will have our first high school girls basketball game of the season as the Warren Alvarado Oslo Ponies taking on the Stephen Argyle Storm. And that will be at 7:30. Pre-game show at 7 o'clock right here on KROX Radio. Saturday will be Coach's Corner, and then we're going to have Crookston Pirate girls hockey once again as they are here the Saturday 3 o'clock home game. The reason it's 3 o'clock is the UMC Club Hockey plays before them, and that game will be against the Bismarck Legacy North Dakota State Championship winning girls hockey team. Again, that'll be at roughly 3. Really depends on how long that club hockey game goes, but those tend to go relatively fast, at least they have throughout the start of the year. And that will also be on KROX. And then on Saturday evening, out at Sacred Heart, the Crookston Pirate girls basketball team will have their first game of the season as they take on the Sacred Heart Eagles. A lot of those volleyball players who made the section runner-up volleyball team, yeah, they are very much involved in the basketball team, and they're the basketball team that went to state last year, finished in 6th place with Lexi Lawrence, Finley Horkin, and all those very talented players. The Crookston Pirates will look to take them down, and that will be on Saturday night. Again, that'll be a 7:30 tip with a 7 o'clock pregame show as JV will play before them. Then on Sunday, Minnesota Vikings, they're taking on the Green Bay Packers. That one will be in Lambeau, and that, again, will be a 11 o'clock pregame, 11 a.m. pregame, and a noon kickoff from Lambeau Field right here on KROX. We'll also have the Sunday night football game on the air as well as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be taking on the Los Angeles Rams. That'll be a 7:15 kick and a 6:30 pregame. We'll have that on the air as well. As we mentioned in the pregame show as well, we were mentioning the boys hockey players I saw around the track here taking in this contest. Boys hockey's first game of the season is up against Kitson County Central out in Hallock, and that one will be up in Hallock Arena on Tuesday night. We'll again have that one on KROX, only on KROX Radio. Of course, all the streamed games will be just home games and postseason section games. Of course, we can't stream anything state for either side if any team that we cover makes it to state. There'll be some boys basketball that gets underway in December. We'll be looking forward to that. All sorts of UMC men's and women's basketball team to cover. They take on Minnesota State Moorhead on Tuesday. And all that and more, the winter sports season in full swing right before the Thanksgiving holiday. Thanksgiving just 1 week away. And I hope everybody's going to be able to spend that time with the family, friends, loved ones, and everybody else that you can. As Thanksgiving is a time of family and a time of community. So be sure we don't want to go and miss that. We have about 3:20 remaining here on the clock as the teams are getting ready to make their way back out onto the ice. As Zamboni is back in the garage and the nets are back in place for the second period. Again, in case you're just joining us, Moorhead has a 2-0 lead over the Crookston Pirates. Goals were scored at 3:37 by Shay Benson, and they were put in by Samantha Stage and Kinsley Summers. And then at 16:25, so right at the end of that first period, a goal was scored by Lola Klein. It was assisted by Caitlin Shirley and Lucy Wilson. So an overall good showing for the Spuds, out shooting the Pirates 17-0. The Pirates have had a very solid defense in the first 3 games of the year, and they're showcasing that again with some more defensive prowess, and it quite frankly could be a bit worse when you have 17 shots on goal in the first period. It's good defense that knocked some of them down, as well as Abrams making 15 saves on 17 shots faced. The Pirate JV team had 2 shots on goal in their game against Moorhead in the JV game, and I don't know if they're going to be the ones that are going to have the lead on that. Are they going to lead in shots on goal in comparison to the JV and varsity team? I'm not quite sure yet. And so with 1:50 to go, we'll be just about ready to join this second period of play. So we're waiting for the teams to make back on. Reed Olson has made a habit of having their team come out towards the end of this clock running down, but both the coaches are coming out of their respective doors simultaneously as the officials make their way back out onto the ice. Coach Ryan Kraft in his 7th season as head coach of the Spuds, and here come the Pirates as the Pirates make their way back out onto the ice here, as do the Spuds. And so we're just about ready to roll for second period hockey between Crookston and Moorhead. Let's see if the Pirates can get some offense going. That's the number one question that they're trying to solve here. As players continue to stretch out, the 2 injured players out today. Both Ashlyn Bailey and Aubrey Bartram are out for this game, providing some positive words of encouragement to this Pirate team. Pirates will be moving on offense left to right on both your screen if you're watching on KROX TV and radio dial if you're listening in here on KROX Radio. And there's Coach Olson making his way back out. Last one to make his way out, make his word. A big clap to the Pirates. Spuds will break their huddle. And we're just about ready to get this second period underway. It'll be LaPlante with Demra and Steiner. Rylan Auble and Logan Brecken getting the first 5 players out against Benson, Wilson, Greeneagle, Stage, and Summers. Face-off won by the Spuds, and we're rolling in second period play. Taken by Samantha Stage, blowing a tire as Auble, so they have an opportunity in front, and a nice save by Abrams. Auble tried to get back to cover Summers, and Auble just fell down. And that results in a open breakaway opportunity, but Abrams makes the save in the first 12 seconds. That'll get you into this period, quite frankly, get everything set up and ready to go. Next face-off will be coming, and it'll be won by the Spuds, brought back up top. Lucy Wilson to wrap it down low, taken by Summers. Summers has LaPlante in front of her. Now bring it back up top. That's another couple of players falling as that one gets centered in and deflected away on that pass attempt by Greeneagle, confusing Greeneagle and Engebretson. In the near side corner, still fighting for it, Emma LaPlante. She's got it. LaPlante tries to chip it out ahead, gets through that seam. Emma LaPlante on her own. Now broken up from behind. That time by Kinsley Summers. The freshman tracks it down. Now the freshman takes off. Summers on the move, poked away by Vignes, and another poke. Good work there by Adley. Tips it out in front, and now Vignes has got some room to skate. Adley Vignes moves in. Vignes shot gets blocked, but it bounces right back to her after she falls down. There's another shot, and that one goes too tall. They didn't quite make it shots on goal as Jacobson didn't have to make a save on any of them. And now the Spuds will head back the other way as Shea Benson tries to track it down. Vignes pokes it back out to center ice. Good surge by the Pirates. Here's Ava Martin. That one near the net. Off her stick and taken back by Lydia Johnson. Up ahead. That pass is a bit too far, but it'll bounce towards the net, so there won't be any icing as Abrams had to play it. Taken by Lauren Tull. Tull up ahead. That pass redirected. It gets back out to center ice. Taken by Lydia Johnson. Minute and a half gone by, second period. Open lane now coming in. Making a move. Here's a shot just wide. Rebound off the side of the cage on that look by Lauren Jonas. And back up top to the point. Jonas has got it. Jonas will dump it down Bjorkman. Bjorkman, Vignes in front of her. And Vignes, though, poked up in front, taken by Tull. Tull, nice pass, able to find Christina Hershey. Hershey will chip it off the boards, look to get through, trying to chase this one all the way down, but it's iced as she was not, again, across the red line. That's been a slight issue so far for the Pirates this year as they've tried to send it in deep, which is what Olsen has been telling them to do, but they've been doing it too early. You need to get to the red line before you do so. 2 minutes gone by, second period. Up ahead, it's taken by the Pirates. Auble. Now the Spuds regain it with Melquist, trying to center one, broken up. Another centering one that goes off the skate of Maruska and back up top to the Spuds. This one is knocked away at the last minute by Melquist, trying to find where Abrams was. LaPlante gets it out of the zone. Maruska trying to help, taken back by Melquist. Very active senior forward. That one gets broken up by LaPlante, redirects back out. And a little deke by Jonas in front, and that's off the crossbar and then off the netting. That was a missile. That was Ashlyn Hanukkah, the senior defenseman who came flying down and had an open look. Could have dented the post with how hard she hit that and then bounced up into the netting. That's a couple shots that Abrams didn't see that have hit the post. That's, I think, 2 post shots for Moorhead so far tonight. They got it back, take another one, deflected and caught by Abrams. So another quick save. 14:20 to go, second period. 2-0 Moorhead. Outshot Crookston 21-0. This one down low. Tull able to find Vignes. Vignes surrounded by Spuds. They take it back. Engebretson will bring it back up top. Wrap this one around. Stepping in, looking for a deflection. It is saved by Abrams. Put back by Engebretson, loose in front. And Abrams sprawls out and kicks that one away. Has to get back up, as that was Celia Almendinger. Playing her first varsity minutes. She played, I think, in all 3 periods of the JV game earlier. Back outside, and now to neutral ice. It'll be tracked down, and tracked down cleanly. Back to Almendinger. Don't know if she's related to the NASCAR driver. Sent in deep by Demra. Played up top and taken by Lola Klein. Klein will send it in deep. Vignes the first one to get there. We'll chip it out to Lauren Tull. Tull up ahead. And easy lane to trying to go forward was Ava Martin. Had to take away at center ice. Coming over to help is Emma LaPlante. LaPlante's got it. LaPlante makes a spin move. Another move, and able to get around Shea Benson off the bench. Moorhead changes. LaPlante fires a shot. That one just goes wide, and it'll be tracked down, trying to keep it away from the rebound with Kaylee Ottmer. And there's Martin again, trying to find LaPlante in the slot. Looking to find Hershey. That pass gets broken up. LaPlante spins around. Everybody's kind of in the same spot, and it gets taken away by Summers. Inslee Summers on the move. Now on alone. Takes a shot. Save made by Abrams. Able to blow by Rylan Auble, but Abrams was ready to stop that for her 22nd save and her 7th in the first 5 minutes of this second period. Up top, Ottmer trying to send this one down low. Broken up. Here's another shot. That one just goes wide by Lydia Johnson. And Brecken will clear this one out. That'll be icing, but the Pirates will be able to change as a result with 12.5 minutes exactly to go in the second period. Face-off will be between Benson and Wongan. And Benson messed up, so she gets chased out of the circle. And now it'll be Summers to take it. Freshman on freshman. Wongan wins the draw. And taken up ahead by Vignes. Vignes trying to go all the way here. Gets into the zone. Vignes backing in. Big collision. Gets thrown off the puck. Pursuit done by Maruska. She's got it behind net. Trying to center one for Burnett. And that gets intercepted by Benson. Benson with some more room to skate. Has one up ahead. They might be offsides. Oh, they are barely back on. Nice pass. Shot. Oh, a save made by Abrams on attempt by Stage. Good. Drop the puck back off to Stage. Good pass by Benson. They can't get anything out of it. Back to Vignes. Vignes hard off the boards just to clear this one out. And it'll be played by Greeneagle. Greeneagle up ahead. Oh, in a wide open lane, but she couldn't quite keep it on her stick in time was Jonas. So that one gets deflected by Vignes. Ping-ponging around. Auble down there. And Auble goes down. They don't call anything. Centering pass. Shot save made by Abrams. Popped way in the air on the crease. Cleared away and taken by Emma LaPlante. LaPlante up ahead. Demera. That goes off first skate, but they'll wave off icing. Or not. Oh, there's actually a player down. That might be LaPlante. Yes, it is. Who's up along the boards and still on her hands and knees for the Pirates. That's what's stopping play, and there's a penalty that's going to come as a result of that. Into the box will be Bjorkman, and LaPlante is still struggling to get up. Coach Olson, as well as Mr. Biermeyer, who's waiting for the escort that Olson will make with LaPlante. That's their second center down as Bartram's out today. So LaPlante will be taken a look at by Dr. Biermeyer. We always hope for the best for her. Pirates will be on their second power play of the day. Tried to clear one out for Demra, went down and then got hit. So that causes the excess penalty. So second power play for the Pirates. Will they get their first shot on goal in this stead? Wong-in is now the only technical center that's active right now out of the main three lines for the Pirates. So we're going to see her a lot. This one cleared out by Moorhead, played by Abrams. Vignes can't keep it on her stick. Fighting for it, gets it back, tries to chip it out ahead, kept in zone by Moorhead. Down low, opportunity, backhand, save made by Abrams. Fight for it, she can't freeze it, still loose. Centering pass broken up, taken out by Steiner, kept in the zone by the Spuds. Sent down deep by Lucy Wilson. Lauren Toll can't get there before Jonas does. Jonas up top, out of the zone. Pirates moving forward with Christina Hershey. Spun around. Melquist had it broken up. Melquist with a move. Melquist has got it. Backing in on Toll. Shot. That was broken up by Vignes. Got a stick on that. Back behind net. And Vignes tried to make a move. Lost the puck. Had it broken up by Shirley. Now taken by Vignes. Oh, she whiffed on it. Opportunity for Engebretson. And a save made by Abrams. Abrams with now 25 saves. Face-off will now be taken by Maruska, trying to win the draw. Gets taken up by Keely Garrett. Garrett up ahead to Shia Burnett. Burnett moving in on her own. Had it broken up behind as she crossed the zone. And back up beyond the stick of Brecken. Opportunity here for Moorhead. Flying in is Shirley. Wraps around, doesn't have a shot though. Back around again. Auble kicks it away. Good play there. Bring it up ahead, trying to find Burnett. It gets broken up by Moorhead. Can they keep it in the zone? Yes, they can. Way up into the air. They'll stay in the corner. That'll stay in play. And tracked down by Auble. 9:50 to go, second period. 2-0 Moorhead. Both goals scored in the first period. And even though the Pirates have a power play, they can't seem to still get that shot on goal. Burnett trying to get it out in the zone. Benson tries to get a shot off, and it rolls towards Abrams, and she did freeze it, even though it didn't look like she did. But she did freeze it with 9:34 to go. .11 seconds left on the power play. Face off to the right of Abrams. Taken by Moorhead. That one gets knocked down. That was up high. Could have nearly hit one of the face masks. And taken back and coming the other way is Kinsley Wong-in. Out of the box. And resetting again and trying to get somewhere. And it gets taken away. Broken up on that off the stick of Bjorkman, who was in the box. And then Lauren Tull will clear it out of the zone. Ava Martin fighting with it. Vignes over there. And taken back by Benson. Shea Benson moving in. Takes a shot blocked by Tull. And that will go all the way corner. And what do we have here? Another whistle as now Dr. Biermeyer is moving Auble, walking her down as Ava Martin is now getting up slow. So Martin was the one down. She'll pop back up. She's able to skate off, I think, under her own power. And a couple Pirates have been banged up in the second period, although LaPlante is back on the bench, which is a good sign. Exactly 9 minutes to go in this second period. That does warrant a little timeout to get the Pirates a different line, and now the officials will bring it back out, and LaPlante will come back out onto the ice. So she's okay. Joined by Steiner, Vignes, Demera, and Tull. And LaPlante will take her first draw upon return. Lose it, though, to Moorhead, who will send it in deep. It'll be tracked down by Summers. Summers will wrap it around, was trying to find Hanukkah, who hit the crossbar earlier in this period. Broken up, still fighting for it. Stage dumping it back off, looking for Hanukkah. Steiner was all up in that play. Trying to get it out of the zone. LaPlante over there, kept in the zone by Benson. Benson looking, Benson toe drag. That one safe made by Abrams. Bounce it to the outside, played cleanly. And still fighting for it, pinned up along the boards. Down there is Kinsley Summers. And taken away by Adley Vignes. That was good, strong play. Makes a move. She's got some room to skate. Keeping her head up. Vignes will try and chip this one in deep. Try to keep it in the zone. She can't. It'll be sent all the way down, but she didn't touch it. That'll be icing on the Spuds. And we'll go back the other way. So face-off will be to the right of Jacobson, who is still yet to make a save with 8:08 to go here in this second period. And face-off will be won by Moorhead, moving up the other way, and on the move is Bjorkman. Bjorkman trying to get by Auble. Bjorkman gets bodied by Auble. Nice play by Ryland. Bring it back up top of the key, making it deep. Here's a shot, redirected just wide on that attempt by Allmendinger. Down low, Melquist on her own, popped up in the air. It goes beyond the net. Moving forward, broken up by Wong, and will send it down. No icing as that one gets called off. Tracked down by Greenagle. Greenagle broken up in front of the net, and Wong didn't quite see it. And they'll chip it up ahead. And a lane for Melquist. Melquist. And now taken away by Christina Hershey. Hershey couldn't keep it on her stick, a rolling puck. Fighting forward. And bring it down low once again to Jonas. Jonas will find Bjorkman. Bjorkman, that one knocked down by Abrams. Sent back up ahead. And here's a shot that gets blocked and gets sent back out into neutral ice. Pirates are doing a good job blocking shots, and quite frankly, this is showcasing in this game that this defense is pretty good. This Pirate defense has some potential here. But moving in, trying to get another goal, and that one just missed on that attempt by Lydia Johnson. Even the Abrams has done a great job in net. Has had a couple shots beat her, but really they were just really nicely played shots. The defense has not allowed too many great ones. Here's Johnson. Is she going to make me do an announcer's jinx? No, as that deflects and lands into the netting and stays up there. Oh, he was tall enough to get that. We did notice right before the puck dropped that there's a puck on top of the rafters. Just floated up and landed there. That puck is going to stay up there for potentially months, I think. That's going to be up there for a long time. 6:22 to go, second period. And face-off, he won by LaPlante. It's Vignes. Vignes will wrap this one around. And Vignes has got it back behind net. Trying to make a move, gets taken away, though, by... That was Shirley who knocked that one out. Back behind net for Moorhead. Centering pass, and broken up at the last second by LaPlante, trying to find Engebretson. LaPlante will get it out of the zone. Fighting off 4 Spuds around her. Send this one in deep, go down, draw another penalty. She's been good at that this year. Drawing calls, and it'll be the third power play of the game. And this one will be Shirley going into the box for a slash. In the box at 11:05. And face-off will be coming to the right of Jacobson, who has not had to make a save at all in this contest. LaPlante trying to win this draw. Can't, though. Moorhead has just been running their offense when they're a player down. Vignes along the point, trying to send this one in deep. Hershey trying to track this one down. Moorhead can't clear it, taken by Tull. Tull wrapped this one down, trying to find Steiner. and will be taken away by Greeneagle, and Greeneagle's just going to choose to move. Greeneagle on the run, had it broken up. Bigness up ahead, and Steiner's got some clean place to skate. Jensen Steiner trying to center one, looking for Hershey, and that gets taken away by Lucy Wilson. Coming back 1-on-3, Lucy Wilson. Skates to the corner, broken up by Adley Bigness. Nice poke check. He'll bounce it off the boards. A little too firm for Ava Martin. Good to see her back on the ice. A couple of big hits to LaPlante and Martin. They were helped by Dr. Biermeyer and back out onto the ice. Dr. Biermeyer does a great job with the Athletics. Here's Kinsley Wongan dumping it off for Martin. Martin up along the boards, takes another big hit, goes down again. A little slow getting back up. Wongan tries to center one, but Demerer wasn't quite there, and it'll be taken back the other way by Shea Benson. Benson, oh, pretty move around Abel. Benson, and a glove save by Abrams. That'll be her 28th with 4:43 to go, 49 seconds left on the slashing penalty for Shirley. Abrams having a conversation with both Brecken and Abel when it comes to this defensive line. Still nobody scoring in this second period. And the officials still having a conversation. Still 5-on-4 for the Pirates. This faceoff will be won by Abel. Abel will wrap it around LaPlante. Abel goes down in a heap. LaPlante trying to get it out of their Moorhead zone. Moorhead is making it very difficult, and they still can't. And this will be wrapped down low and taken by Bjorkman. Bjorkman back up in front. Fight for it, pinned up along the board, still in the Moorhead zone. Maruska went down and taken by Emma LaPlante. LaPlante trying to get some speed, chipping up ahead, looking to track it down herself. Takes it into the zone, had it broken up, taken away by Bjorkman again. Bjorkman up ahead, looking for Melquist. Still final seconds running off of the penalty. Burnett. And she's got some room to skate. Shia Burnett up ahead looking for Maruska. And oh, huge hit. And Maruska does get back up. That one did not look pretty as well. This one loose in front will redirect and be sent back down. Taken cleanly, fight for it. Bjorkman over there, and they'll wrap it back around. 3.5 minutes to go here in the second period. Up top shot, that one goes wide. Bounces off the side of the cage, off the stick of Ottmer. Played by Logan Brecken. Brecken will wrap this one ahead. Maruska, oh, Maruska goes down again. There's another penalty. Maruska taking a beating. Well, that'll send for the second time in the period. Caitlin Shirley to the box, and the fourth power play. With 3:11 to go, second period, and Shirley is not happy to be back in that box, although I'd be happy to be off my legs a little bit. 2-0 Moorhead. Last goal was scored 16:25 of the first period. Trying to clear this one out. Kept in the zone by Tull. Tull centers one. Loose in front. Fight for it. Opportunity. Hershey trying to poke at it and just couldn't get through the net. And sent back out of the zone. Opportunity for Shea Benson. Benson on the move shorthanded. And nice job by Vignes getting in front of her. Cryo centering pass. And he found Abrams, who's able to hold on to it. What a pass by Benson for stage, but she couldn't cash in. Minute 40 on the penalty, 2:50 left in the second period as we approach 8 o'clock on this Thursday night. Abrams poke checks this one away. Pinned once again. Down low, and that gets knocked away and taken by Kinsley Wongan. Wongan looking up for Ava Martin, couldn't keep it on her stick. And sent all the way back down by Greeneagle. Abrams, look out. Has to wrap this one around to Tull. Gets back in net as it's taken back by Bjorkman. Bjorkman, this deflects, goes over the net. Taken by Benson. 31-0 shots on goal in favor of Moorhead, and yet it's still 2-0. Centering pass, Benson. Now to make me eat my words, and she does as she beats Abrams with a beautiful stick handling goal, shorthanded at 14:50. And there's the third goal for Moorhead today, and it's 3-0. That's Benson's second goal today, and she can really handle a puck. That stick handling was fantastic. Bjorkman gets the assist on that. Still a minute left on the power play for the Pirates. 2 minutes left in the period. Up ahead, Demera. They get back out to neutral ice, but it's taken back by the Spuds. Steiner trying to break this one up. Lydia Johnson just backing down. Physicality there from Brecken. Johnson wraps around. Send it back up top. Moving is Bjorkman. Just got that assist. Chip it in deep. Melquist is the first one there. Through the legs of Demera. Shot by Johnson. Goes way too tall. Moorhead still able to track this one down. Up ahead and out of the zone. 15 seconds left on the fourth power play for the Pirates. But they haven't gotten a shot on goal the entire game to this point. Minute 20 to go in this second period. And still fighting for it on the near side boards. Poked out and taken back by Emma LaPlante. LaPlante's at one-on-one right now. Will just put one near the net. Oh, Jacobson has had to make a stop as that one was on net with a minute left to go. There's our first save of the day. And the Pirate fans who are back behind the glass were hitting the glass as a response to that. Demera will come back to the bench. Here's Tull looking at it's intercepted by Bjorkman. Bjorkman shot wide and will redirect out to Melquist. 40 seconds to go in the period. Still fighting for it. Taken back. Loose in front. Wilson. Oh, Abrams got a piece of that just going wide left. Broken up by Vignes in the corner. Helped by Wongan. And now Wongan tried to pin it. It's knocked away. Lauren Tull, the first one down there. Wraps it around. Gets taken away by Hanukkah. Back to Tull in front. Kinsley Wongan again. Will send it up in the middle. Christina Hershey chips it through. Trying to get there first. He'll be tracked down by the Spuds. Lola Klein. 10 seconds to go in the period. Up ahead. Broken up. And back to center ice. Wilson had that one blocked. And they're going to say they're not offsides. I don't agree with that, but it doesn't matter as the second period will come to an end. Oh, man. And a lot of action in that second period that resulted in almost nothing. It was a great play by Maddie Abrams. She's been doing fantastic all day, quite frankly. But that great scoring chance put in by Benson, her second goal, makes it 3-0. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we will take a look at our second period stats. We'll run through some scoring for both periods as well and more. That'll be coming up right after this. End of the second period, 3-0 Moorhead.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
This is my farm. Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech, theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Back here at the Crookston Sports Center, chuck a puck just happened. I never seem to win that. It's probably because I don't throw pucks, but it is 3-0 in favor. 3-0 in favor of Moorhead as we look at our second period stats. Well, some days I think I'm funny. As we look at our scoring here, we had 3 goals, 2 in the first period, 1 at 3:37. Shay Benson scored her first. We mentioned her first. That means you expect her name to come up again. Samantha Stage and Kinsley Summers got the assists on that. And then 16:25, a goal scored by Lola Klein and assisted by Caitlin Shirley and Lucy Wilson. This was a very defense-heavy and just overall good goaltending by Maddie Abrams. We need to sing her praises for a second because she has done as much as she possibly can to give Crookston opportunities to do something on offense. Hasn't gotten the help she's needed. But throughout these first 4 games, we can definitely say that Abrams is no slouch back there. She's been doing a great job. and giving opportunities to the Pirate offense, but they just haven't been able to do anything at this stage. Second period goal was 14:50 at shorthanded. Shea Benson with a absolutely beautiful dangle in front of Abrams. There's nothing you can do against a play like that. And put that one by her right shoulder, and it's 3-0. Just past 8 o'clock, 8:10 to be exact, here on the Voice of the Valley, KROX in Crookston, Minnesota, on 1260 AM, 105.7 FM, and on 92.1 FM in Grand Forks and East Grand Forks. Also on KROX TV, where we're also going to have the girls hockey game against Bismarck Legacy on Saturday. As mentioned, goalie saves 15 in each period for Maddie Abrams. She's got 30 on the day. And hey, Alyssa Jacobson had to make one on a shot by LaPlante. However, it's the only one. So that only one assist she's had to make today. One save, excuse me, she's had to make today. So it hasn't worked the way she's wanted it to from the offensive perspective for the Pirates. Just trying to help things out. We'll be ready to take a break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update coming up right after this.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota. Ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Back here at the Crookston Sports Center on our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update here. First in the boys hockey scene, we can tell you that Bemidji is beating Alexandria 3-0. First boys hockey game. Oh, it was final. That was final 3-0. So that game ended 3-0 in favor of Bemidji. And keeping an eye on some girls basketball scores in the area. So let's reset there and take a look at those. And get a load there. Goodrich Grigla, and they're leading Roseau 32-26. Start of the second half there. Underwood all over Norman County East Seal and Hitterdall 45-11 at the end of the first half there. Breckenridge and Perham locked up in a 27-26 duel at the start of the second half. And Staples Motley in front of Browardville Eagle Valley 63-40. That one just went final, actually. Staples Motley wins 63-40 in the scores there. Both pro teams for Minnesota, the Wild and the Timberwolves, off today. They play tomorrow. Any of you NFL fans out there, I'm letting you know that if you're watching this game, this is a better game than the NFL game going on today, as there's 9-3 between Buffalo and Houston. And I personally hope Houston wins because it's fun to see Buffalo be hyped up for years to be the next best team to make the Super Bowl and just constantly fail at the escapade. I like watching underdogs succeed, so maybe that will be the case here. JV game that went down here was it's 3-0 varsity game. The JV game was 12-1 Moorhead. They won that one over the Pirate JV hockey team. It's past 8:15 on this Thursday night. We're going to have girls basketball tomorrow between Warren Alvarado Oslo and Stephen Argyle. And that will be at 7:30. Pregame show at 7 o'clock. Some more hockey and basketball coming your way on Saturday. And then Vikings football against those dreaded Green Bay Packers in Lambeau. And I think, we're, as all Vikings fans have a reason to be pessimistic. They always have a reason to be pessimistic. But in a realistic sense, I think that's all those truths are confirmed if they don't win that game. The way the wild card and everything is looking. If you win that game, you're only one game behind Detroit, one game behind Green Bay. And depending if Chicago loses to the Steelers or not, you could be just 2 games behind them. And that's really not an insurmountable lead in this wacky NFL season that's been all over the place. But the Bills are going up against Davis Mills, or who I like to refer to as General Mills. The longest neck in the entire NFL. If you've ever seen a picture of that guy, that is a human giraffe. His neck is massive. As we have got the Zamboni back in the garage and coaches and team making their way back out to the ice in the final couple minutes here before the start of period number 3. 33-1 shots on goal in favor of Moorhead. And I think when we talk with Coach Olson in our post-game show today, there's going to be some conversation not only about the offense or lack thereof, but also just how well Maddie Abrams has been playing. And pretty big shoes to fill behind the very, very just incredible Campbell Frigge, who put shutout on shutout and was a huge force and the leading force, I would wager, in the team making the section final last year and being tied with Warroad in the third period. Yeah, that was a great Pirate girls hockey team. They were very, very good. They've got some work to get back up to that point. But, of course, we're only in the 4th game of the year. And depending on what goes on behind the scenes that we don't see, things could change at any point. And it's a really solid fan turnout today. The high school pep band doing a good job. As a trumpet just plays out of nowhere as soon as I say that. Yeah, thank you. Annie Green doing a good job directing. They also just have a big turnout for them. There's over 20 kids over there playing instruments, so a very solid pep band. And when I was in elementary school and then in high school, you really didn't get 20 unless you combine 2 or 3 schools. So that's a great turnout for band for the Pirates. Many extracurricular and arts and other events that you can do as a student over at Crookston High School. Final seconds winding down before the teams should be making their way out. They're taking their time, I guess, before they make their way on. Are Moorhead going to pull ahead a bit more in this third period? Is it going to stay 3-0, or can the Pirates find some sense of offense as the officials make their way back out? Buzzer sounds, and the Pirate fight song plays as the teams make their way out. Third period of play about to get underway between the Crookston Pirates and the Moorhead Spuds. Pirates will be moving right to left on your screen for the third period. And the face-off will be at center ice as the officials wait for teams to make their way out. And we'll get this third period underway. LaPlante will take the draw against Benson. Won by Moorhead, and here we go in period number 3. As trying to take it back was Jensen Steiner. Over to get his Lauren Tull. Up ahead, LaPlante, right back to Tull. Tull looking for Demera. That one gets broken up. Taken away by Lucy Wilson. And he's sent in deep. Tracked down by Adley Vignes. Vignes with a nice move. Will bounce it off the boards. And out of the zone as Steiner got pinned along the glass. Coach Olsen wanted a whistle for that, not going to get it. Here comes Samantha Stage, dumps it off, shot wide off the stick of Bjorkman, and out of the zone again by Kinsley Wongan, who already made a switch. Came in for LaPlante within 30 seconds of that first period, about 30 seconds of that first shift. Everybody else stayed out there. And LaPlante is currently walking back to the end. I don't know why she came off so early, but she did. Taken back by Moorhead at center ice. Another change as Christina Hershey comes on. Down low, trying to sweep around a pass broken up on that attempt by Lucy Wilson. Vignes was over there, and Vignes trying to fight. Taken back once again by Summers. Summers, that one gets popped up. Can they keep it in the zone? Yes, they can. That's a great pass by Summers. Open look. Benson, and off the post. That's the third post shot for Moorhead today. Would have been a hat trick for Benson. Kept in zone by Allmendinger. Allmendinger tries to center one. Nobody there. And Lauren Toll is there to track it down. Taken back by Benson. Fight for it. Up ahead, Ava Martin. Or maybe that's, is that Martin or Steiner? I can't tell. 9 or 8. That's an 8. That's Ava Martin. Loose and taken by Christina Hershey. Hershey had it poked away. Nice stick, and the Pirates were changing. And now wide open lane, centering pass. That broken up at the last minute by Logan Brecken. Came in and broke that one up from behind. As they tried to make a change, and a whistle blows. Now we got a penalty. And who's it on? Oh, the net came off. It didn't come off by much. I couldn't really tell. But a slight dislodge is all the dislodge you need. 2 minutes gone by, third period. Puck taken by Moorhead, weaving through traffic. Summers tries to get a shot off. That goes wide. Got knocked down by LaPlante. Now it's Auble. Almost got it. Off around the boards, looking for Shia Burnett. Burnett gets away from the defense, back behind the net. Tries to chip it forward, looking for Maruska. Broke it up again. Now bring it back up top. That one broken up on a centering pass, and Shia Burnett will take this one out of the zone. Burnett gets to the red line. No icing. That's a clean dump in deep. Then she went down, able to get back up, and she'll change and come off the ice. All the way down, sent in deep. That's an icing on Moorhead. So we'll come back the other way. No shots on goal in the first 2:45 for either side. Face-off coming between Wongan and Engebretson. Yes, Engebretson. Face-off taken initially and then back out by the Spuds. It's Klein. They're onside. Klein tries to center one, gets knocked away by Keely Garrett. Back up top. Johnson, cross ice, trying to center one. That gets broken up by Steiner. fight for it and grabbed by Keely Garrett. Looking for Steiner, pokes it forward. They wave off icing. And good pursuit, but we tracked down by Lydia Johnson. Steiner trying to stop her. Bounces off the boards, taken by Adley Vignes. Vignes in center ice. That one gets off the skate. And up ahead, trying to find LaPlante was Hershey. Working Hershey up at the top line, taking the spot of Demra. And this could mean something. Here's LaPlante, has some lanes, fires a shot, save, made on a kick save by Jacobson. And so that's her first real tester that time. Had to go down and get it. Just her second save of the day. Around net, Moorhead changes. Cross ice pass by Vignes, looking for LaPlante. Martin couldn't keep it on her stick. Poked up and kept out of the zone. Now Ava Martin's got it again. Martin on the move. Martin will send it in deep. Pirates will change. 4 minutes gone by. Very clean third period so far on both sides. Samantha Stage had that pass broken up. She's doing a spin around as Tull. Maruska over there with Brecken. Will be sent back down the other way. Near Burnett. She waits for it to come. Gets cut off by Stage. Got it back to Stage. Taken away by Shia Burnett. And Burnett's on the move. Burnett will chip it in. Trying to chase it down. They wave off icing. Played by Lucy Wilson. Hard off the boards to Shea Benson. Benson, cross, Bjorkman, cross ice pass. Nice one finding Stage. Stage looking, shot blocked by Brecken. And back into the corner. Work by Brecken getting in front of that. And taken back and up ahead. Here comes Burnett again. And she'll send it in deep. And the Pirates will change. 5 minutes gone by, 12 to go in this game. 3-0. Oh, deke by Benson. Tried to shoot it, gets blocked by Vignes. She's really good at creating space. Good, even better block shot. LaPlante sends the Spud to the ground. Here's Steiner. Will send it in. That's icing, though. 11:47 to go. In period number 3. Face-off coming. Won by the Spuds on the one to the right of Abrams, who hasn't made a save yet in this third period. Tried to center one, and that got broken up by, that was LaPlante over there. Got a stick on that. Pressure being put on by Steiner. Will be sent down low. Nova Garrett back out on the ice for her second shift as a varsity player. The cross-ice pass broken up. Turning around as Melquist can't get a shot off. Up top, another block. LaPlante lost her stick, and a whistle. That's offsides. So they'll reset and have a face-off just in front of us, near side. Molly Hockett, number 3, in for the first time for the Spuds. But she won't be taking the draw. It'll be Melquist, who wins it over Kinsley Wangen. Up ahead, here comes Moorhead again. Wrapping around. Shot coming, knocked down. Oh, a deflection by Melquist. Tried to tip it in, but missed the net. Trying to chip this one up ahead. They do get it out of the zone. Feeding forward. Moorhead will track it down. Hershey and Martin down there, but they dump it behind. Oh, a little whiff, though, and Hershey will come over, lay a hit. Another one pinned up along the boards, and then taken away by Melquist. Melquist up ahead. Pass goes a little too far. Auble with pursuit. Trying to track it down, looking to center one. Nothing there. Broken up by Vignes. Oh, a huge hit. Oh, man, that did not look good. And still down. Whipping her head back was Kinsley Summers, but she'll get up. That did not look good, but able to bounce right back up, and she'll head to the bench. Vignes put everything she had into that hit. And will go to the box as a result. That's the first Pirate penalty of the game with 10:42 to go. And the checking penalty. Fight for the puck. It's won by Moorhead. Oh, but can't keep it on her stick was Greeneagle, and they'll have to reset. Here comes Bjorkman. Bjorkman cross ice. Oh, and blowing a tire away from the play with Steiner. Down low. They tried to center one. There was nothing there for Melquist. Bouncing it off Bjorkman. Just playing catch. Centering pass. Oh, Benson just missed the net. Made a great cut. Looking for her third goal of the game. No dice there. Back to Benson. Benson up top. Greeneagle. Benson. Moving in. Benson fires too tall. It'll go all the way around the boards. Can he keep it in the zone? No. Oh, man. Greeneagle could have and probably should have, but did not. And Moorhead will reset. Minute 10 left on the checking minor for Vignes. Moving in. Melquist broken up by LaPlante. Can they clear it? Yes, they can. Good clear. And the Pirates will get some fresh bodies as Jacobson knocks it down. 9:35 to go here in the third. Here comes the speedy Lucy Wilson. Moving in behind the net. Wanted Benson and to dump it down low to Bjorkman instead. Bjorkman looking to center one. Broken up. Lucy Wilson through the crease. Nothing there. And be tracked down by Benson. Cross-ice pass. Shot blocked by Keely Garrett. And then they'll wrap this one around again. Keep it in play. 25 seconds left on the penalty. Back up top. Greeneagle, excuse me. Moving in. Makes a move. Trying to center one. That goes all the way down to the boards. Played by Bjorkman. Keely Garrett in pursuit. Garrett breaks it up. Back up top. Oh, pretty move by Wilson. Oh, another move. Now has a lane to skate in. Tipped and it's off the side of the cage. And can they clear it? Garrett does. And they'll kill the penalty. And Abrams has still not made a save in this period as we approach the halfway point. Vignes right out of the box, able to make a play on that puck. But it gets taken away by Bjorkman. Cross ice. And get it out of the zone. Pinned up, and they do get it out of the zone. Good pressure by Jensen Steiner. And will be taken back again. Falling down, though, was Jonas. And Steiner still adding a lot of extra pressure. Good work on this shift by Jensen Steiner. Here comes LaPlante to help her out. And LaPlante had it taken away. And now the other way, it's a 3-on-2, but holding back up a little bit. And Jonas shot. Save made by Abrams. There's her first of the period with 8 minutes to go. Knocked down. And trying to chip it out with Steiner. Man, she has put in a lot of work in this shift. They do get it out of the zone, and she'll come off. Great job by Jensen Steiner. Down low, Lydia Johnson. That gets broken up. Fight for it. Auble over there trying to find Burnett. Oh, Burnett's got it. Somehow got through, gets it out of the zone, takes a hit, goes down, and pops right back up. Looking to break that up, and knocked away by Wongan, and Burnett's going to take off. Shia Burnett had it taken away. Had a good push on it. Just didn't have the wheels to break through all four Spud defenders. 7:20 to go in this third period. Up ahead, off the skate of Klein. Burnett's got it again. Oh, takes a hit into the boards. Pops right back up. Moorhead trying to get back on side. Here comes Lucy Wilson. They did not get back on side as Molly Hockett did not get back across the line. .707 to go, third period. Face-off won by the Pirates and taken back by Moorhead. Now coming down low, Melquist tries to center one, broken up. Good play by Vignes. Up ahead for Hershey, trying to find LaPlante. Kept in the zone. Ava Martin out there with Hershey and LaPlante as they continue to mix up lines. Nova Garrett out there with Vignes. No fighting for it behind the net. Vignes trying to come in. Oh, she does take it away. Take off down the near side boards. And chip this one in deep. Jacobson comes out of the net to play it. Wrapping around is Ava Martin. Martin with some good pursuit. And can they get out of the zone? Yes, they can. LaPlante trying to take it away. LaPlante does take it away. Makes the move, gets popped up, and finds the stick of Molly Hockett. Molly Hockett overskates it, loses it. Back in the zone is Melquist. Oh, a hit on LaPlante away from the puck. Pumps back up. Lola Klein behind the net, fighting with Vignes. Vignes wins that fight, then loses one to Molly Hockett. Hockett's got it in the corner. Hockett, turnaround, shot through the crease, and no stick by Lola Klein as they try to find her. Centering pass! Oh, and a good save by Abrams as that found Shirley. Now back the other way, Ava Martin will chip this one up ahead. Jacobson comes out to play it. Pirates will change. 5:45 and counting to go in period number 3. Send in deep. Lauren Toll's got it. Toll, cross ice. Garrett, Keeley. Move this one up ahead. Burnett runs into the official. Intercepted by Kinsley Wongin. Trying to chase this one down, but it'll be tracked down first by the Spuds. Greeneagle. It's hit by Toll. Greeneagle all the way. Greeneagle lost it as she tried to go through the crease. And a hit by Burnett, putting some added pressure. They back down. Here's Stage. Samantha Stage with a shot, and a tip goes wide. And that might have hit off of Abrams. It did. She does get a save for that. And down to Wongin. Behind net, taken away by Summers. Summers centering pass. Save made by Abrams. There wasn't much on that shot by Shirley. And this will be sent all the way down for an icing by the Pirates with 4:59 to go here in the third. As this defense continues to play well for the Pirates. Only 3 saves in this period for Abrams. And this one will be taken. Moved up ahead by Auble. And that one trying to find Demra. And went a little too far out in front. Back out to neutral ice. Fight for it near side. Lydia Johnson had it broken up. Demra looking to chase this one down. Taken by Engebretson. Engebretson up ahead to Ottmer. Ottmer looking forward. Good play by Summers backing in, but it's taken back by Jensen Steiner. Steiner will chip this one in. All the way down deep. Pursuit by Demera. Kinsley Wongin also out there with Logan Brecken and Rylan Auble. Brecken able to break this one up. Keep it in the Moorhead zone for a time. Still fighting for it. Oh, a huge hit going down is Demera. We've seen some pretty big hits in this game. Oh, good passing by Moorhead, able to find some space. Resetting, good pressure being put on by Vignes. But now they only have one defender back there. And now an open lane on her own. Shot save made by Abrams on the breakaway. And then kicked out by Wongin on that attempt by Lola Klein. Hershey will push it up ahead. Chipped in deep by Ava Martin. Some more Pirates will change. Hershey going to be the first one down there. Martin. That gets taken away and trying to move it back up top is Klein. Vignes keeping the chip in as well. Hershey down there. LaPlante goes spinning to the ground. A stick goes away from Molly Hockett. And another one through the crease with 3.5 minutes to go and tracked down by Lauren Tull. Shipped out of the zone. Down to get it is Hockett. Well, he's hit back out to the Moorhead zone. They wave off icing. Pirates will change once again. And some more fresh legs on. Up ahead and now back to neutral ice. LaPlante nearly had a chance at it. Then gets broken up by Maruska. And spinning back around is Lucy Wilson. Pushing it forward. Kicking it ahead and taken by Rylan Auble. Burnett looking for Wongin. It's sent in deep. That's no icing. 2:50 to go here in this third period of play. Good deke by Logan Brecken. Brecken trying to find Maruska. Maruska, I don't think she was looking for it. It gets intercepted. Oh, and overskating it was the speed of Chonis, and then sent in by Shia Burnett. She'll come off for a change. And they'll wrap this one around. Jensen Steiner back out there, as is Emma LaPlante. Coming back the other way are the Spuds. Lucy Wilson had that one broken up by LaPlante. But he's fighting to get much of anything on it. Kicks it away. Backtracking's Auble and gets it out of the zone. Up ahead for Maruska. Pirates will change once again. And more fresh legs on. Keeley Garrett out there with Nova Garrett. Both Garretts out there. And a little dig. Oh, Nova Garrett breaks that one up. Nice job on just her third shift as a varsity player. Breaks up that one from Samantha Stage, the well-playing senior. Now at the top, Allmendinger, and that one gets blocked in front. And that was Keeley Garrett. Here's Nova Garrett up to Demra. Demra looking to get it out of the zone. Can't quite. Nova Garrett, man, she's been playing pretty well since she's come in. Now they're moving in, and oh, what a slide and a score off the breakaway. And Anna Bjorkman, with 1:35 to go in the period, will add that fourth goal for Moorhead. Make it 4-0. Great stick handling by Bjorkman. And 15-25. Haley Melquist gets the assist. Now back is Benson, centering pass. Moorhead has a lot of speed here in this final minute. And 20 seconds after that goal. Pirate defense really has stymied them in various instances throughout the game. This one sent back out of the zone by Christina Hershey. Well, the Pirate offense has not been able to get anything on Jacobson. One hard shot, and it was by LaPlante. 60 seconds to go. Right down low. Wrap this one around. Auble pins it up along the boards, finding with Melquist. Taken away by Shea Benson, who has 2 goals. Centering pass and blocked at the last second by Vignes. And now back the other way comes Auble. Auble chipping in deep. Making it all the way herself. Auble's got it again. Oh, and now she goes down hard. And that's going to be a penalty. Great job by Rylan Auble going the distance there. And the Pirates will have player advantage for 35 seconds. As into the box goes Greeneagle. Lauren Toll back out there. Peyton Demera will take the draw. Might be her first one. She won it. How about that? Back up to the point. Here's Vignes. Vignes shot. Save. And made there by Jacobson. They'll be kicked into the outside and then cleared away. Oh, heads up. That nearly took Coach Kraft's head off as he had to duck very quickly to get out of the way. That one cleared into the bench. This is the 5th power play opportunity for the Pirates. They got a face-off win and a shot on goal by Vignes. 23.2 seconds remaining. Face-off one again by the Pirates. Vignes again. Vignes tries to make it deep, gets intercepted. Coming back the other way is Bjorkman, who just scored. Now to send it back down to Vignes with 13 seconds remaining. Vignes had that one taken away by Benson. Benson in the final seconds makes one move, waits, shot too tall, straight off the glass. She'll track this one down, but the puck will be pinned along the boards in the final seconds. And this game has come to an end. And it ends 4-0 in favor of the Moorhead Spuds as they improve to 3-2 on the season. And 3-2 on the season, and they will take Crookston down to 0-4. So again, Moorhead improves to 3-2 on the season. Crookston falls to 0-4. And we'll take a break, and we'll be back right after this.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
Crap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band,
choir,
visual arts,
Speech.
theater,
Leo Club.
and Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
My education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of
Final score here from the Crookston Sports Center, 4-0 in favor of the Spuds. They score 2 in the first, 1 in the second, and 1 in the third to win this contest. The goals in the first period were scored at 3:37 by Shay Benson and were assisted by Samantha Stage and Kinsley Summers. And then at 16:25, a goal was scored by Lola Klein, and she was assisted by Caitlin Shirley and Lucy Wilson. In the second period, shorthanded at 14:50, goal was scored by Shay Benson, her second goal of the game, and she was assisted on that one by Anna Bjorkman. And Bjorkman decided to add herself into the goal-scoring tally as well, as she scored at 15:25 in the third period to officially put the game on ice, and was assisted by Lydia Johnson on that goal. So it ends up 4-0. Maddie Abrams again had her work cut out for her, and for, quite frankly, for the most part, she stood up to that task. 15 saves in the first, 15 saves in the second, 5 saves in the third, for 35 saves on 39 shots faced. And Jacobson, very easy day for her. And no saves in the first, 1 in the second, and 1 in the third, for 2 saves on 2 shots on goal. At the 2 in the third for 3 shots on goal, both 2 by Emma LaPlante and 1 by Adley Vignes. Pirates again 0 for 5 on the power play in this game, which means they've been 1 for 14 in their last 2 games on the power play and have 4 goals in 4 games. And that's the struggle that they have been currently situated on. The defense is doing their job, but the offense does not have anything to speak of at the moment. And so they need to keep working on that and finding solutions and seeing what they can piece together. On the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard updates and finals on the basketball scene, Roseau, they came back and beat Goodrich Grigla 62-57. These are all girls basketball scores. And Underwood still in front, Norman County, East Shield, and Hitterdall. Staples Motley beat Barville Eagle Valley 63-40. Breckenridge and Perham are tied at 58 in the final minute of the second half there. That game's been close the entire time. Down at the Hive, Perham High School, a very cool gym to work a game in. For me, it's the experience for volleyball. I don't think I did basketball last year, so I did a girls basketball game last year down there. It was a fun area to do a game. It's a blast down in Perham. Bemidji boys hockey get their first boys hockey area win of the season as they took down Alexandria 3-0. It looks like both boys and girls hockey are very good in Bemidji this year. So we'll be waiting on Coach Olson. Of course, we'll let you know as well that we've got girls basketball between Warren Alvarado Oslo and Stephen Argyle, and that will be taking place tomorrow night, 7 o'clock pregame, 7:30 will be the tip-off there. And then Saturday after Coach's Corner, I'll be on Coach's Corner for that. So you'll hear me at 9 a.m. live from the Irishman Shanty. And then we have got some more girls hockey as Crookston will be taking on Bismarck Legacy back here at the Crookston Sports Center at 3 o'clock or so. There's a club hockey game before it, so we'll see when that one will actually start. But as soon as the pregame and everybody's warming up on the ice, and as soon as that gets underway, we will have that one on KROX Radio and KROX TV. And then on Saturday night, it will be the Pirate girls basketball team getting their opening stages of the year underway as they take on Sacred Heart. And again, it'll be 7:30 pregame and 7 o'clock pregame. 7:30 will be the opening tip, and that'll be right here on KROX. And we right over here as the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Reed Olson, is here with us to wrap up our Riverview Health post-game show. And Coach, that was a game. I'm not really sure if both of us expected the game to go the way that it did. It was a heavily defensive game, but the offense really couldn't get much of anything going. What did you make of your team's overall performance? Like my first question.
I'm very proud of the way that we fought, especially with our inexperience. That's a very good team. You know, they went to Section AA state last year, like deservingly so. They could skate really well, and I think there are 3 lines of forwards and 3 lines of D. They're very well skated, like they're very well positioned, good skaters, and they're very savvy with the puck. It seemed like they were making a lot of plays out there in our zone. But proud of our girls. They're mostly well positioned, and shout out to Maddie tonight. She had a lot of saves, and only letting up 4 goals to this really good team it's a really good sign for her.
Yeah, that leads to what I was going to first talk about. You know, when we were mentioning in pregame, the defense was going to get tested.
Yes.
And when the pucks get to Abrams, tell you what, she's showcasing in these first 4 games so far that she can definitely hold down the net, making a lot of saves and, quite frankly, keeping the team in the game and giving you opportunities to stay involved.
Right, and now we got to help her out, right?
Yep.
Like especially we were preaching in between both intermission breaks that we gotta make tape-to-tape passes and we gotta get it deep and just forecheck, because if we can't do that, then we're not going to hang with all these good teams. Like especially tonight, it felt that we weren't really making good passes, and then when we would make passes, we'd try to skate it out of the zone, and they were right there on their back check and just picking our pockets and going right back in. So a lot to look at on this film, just to get better at, especially when we play these good teams coming down the stretch. So.
Yeah, when it comes to any game where there's single digits and shots on goal, let alone just 3, there's always things to look at and things to work on, especially in practice. What kinds of things do you think first come to your mind when you see an offense performance like this, of things you can do to improve it?
Well, absolutely. Once the puck gets into the zone, from moving forward against good teams like this, if we could just ring the puck and our wingers could get to the wall and our wingers could just pick it up and start skating immediately, just giving us a chance to get it to at least their blue line. We can chip it out and maybe get some 2-on-1s. We had a couple 2-on-1s today, but like I said, their back check, they'd come back and pick our pockets, or we were too slow. So it's something to look at, and especially if we're tired, just maybe just getting the puck off the glass and just letting us go to work that way, especially if we can't make those tape-to-tape passes. Well, they were forecheck, they were suffocating us there, but a lot to work on and a lot to look at.
What did you make of your overall team defense with the defensive lines? I saw Nova Garrett got in and some more defensive players getting some more time. What did you make of their performance trying to keep Moorhead away from the net?
No, it was good because Nova was her first varsity experience tonight. She's been on the bench, but she hasn't really had time to play. Thought she did well when she was out there, but just getting them those reps too, because you never know when your number's going to get called, and we want them to be comfortable, especially when it's a tough game like this, just settling in and making those plays. And I thought she had a couple good passes. Same with Keely Garrett. She had a couple really good passes, but them getting the ice time today, it shows that how fast these teams are and how you have to be on your P's and Q's, right? Like, got to make sure everything's a couple steps ahead, a couple seconds ahead, and especially just in our defensive zone.
Yeah, the defensive zone is where the puck has kind of been hovering around for the first 4 games in total, but maybe things might change on Saturday. You're taking on Bismarck Legacy. What do you think is going to be the main thing in practice tomorrow to get worked on before that game on Saturday afternoon?
For sure, having our forwards work on just getting the puck when they're in the zone, especially getting to their spots, and then having our defensemen just, ring the puck, and then they could just pick it up and take it out. I feel like that's where we're going to need to go with our breakouts, because it seems like we haven't really had clean breakouts yet. And it's just something to adapt to. And then once they get that down, maybe they can get, just our normal breakouts together. But our defense, there was a lot today where our forwards weren't down in their spots, and they didn't have anybody to pass to, and then we ended up icing or just puck off the glass, and then, we just need to be in our spots. And I think our forwards, we could do better in that department. But, yeah, hopefully moving forward we can just take care of that issue,
In terms of a couple of plays that I saw with big hits that Emma took and Ava took into the boards, they got back out onto the ice. All things okay on their fronts there?
Yeah, I think they are too. But it doesn't feel good, especially seeing both of them go down. They were nasty. They were nasty falls, But glad they popped up. They're tough. But that's how tough we're gonna have to be, especially playing these hard teams. We still got Warroad left here in a couple weeks. We play a cities team, and then we still EGF was physical as well, I thought. So,
yeah.
It's just a section we're in. It's tough hockey, but I think they're well prepared for it now.
Any other final comments from this game that we have not mentioned?
No, just proud of our girls tonight and the way they fought. Keeping that to a 4-0 game, I thought was really impressive because I said Moorhead, coming back from going to state and AA, and they're a really good team, and they're probably going to be there at the end, right? So proud of the way we fought, but only can go up from here. So, and in the locker room, they had positive spirits, so that's all as a coach you could ask for. So,
well, let's see if we can turn things around on Saturday. I'll be there for that, so I'll see you then. Thank you very much for your time, Reed. We'll see you Saturday.
Yeah, see you Saturday. Thank you.
And that was the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Reed Olson, here with us on the Riverview Health post-game show. Good time to really start to wrap things up here on the coverage tonight between the Crookston Pirates and the Moorhead Spuds. Final score one last time was the Moorhead Spuds 4, Crookston Pirates nothing here at the Crookston Sports Center. Tune in for girls basketball tomorrow night. More girls hockey coming up on Saturday. Vikings on Sunday as well. Good weekend of sports here on KROX. I'm Gabe Bishop signing off. Everybody's a fantastic rest of your Thursday. Stay warm out there,